The final home game of any college football season is cause for celebration. Senior Day, a perfect way to celebrate and remember all of the accomplishments of this group of leaders. Welcome to Centennial Bank Stadium in Jonesboro, home to the Red Wolves of Arkansas State. As we'll see a squad from the Sun Belt, the Louisiana Raging Cajuns, taking on a team that ranks in the top 5 in this conference, the Arkansas State Red Wolves. Glad to have you with us for EA Sports College Football. I'm Reese Davis, David Pollack and Jesse Palmer with me in the booth. Guys, we are ready to tee it up. And the Red Wolves will kick it away to start us off. And he takes this from inside the 5. He was looking for some running room, but not much to be found as he stopped at the 18. The Raging Cajuns offense will come out first. Every team has impact players. What traits are you looking for when it comes to players who can make an impact, David?
Well, obviously, you want the main things, right? Speed, physicality, all power, all those things are really, really good. But you also need guys that will hold people accountable, guys that will lead. And it's nice to have those guys on your team. They're the leaders of the team, and they're the best players.
And part of the reason why they're leaders is because these guys galvanize their teammates, right? We've seen time and time again, these dudes make plays, and it just sparks the sideline. It sparks the coaching staff. It sparks the fans. They're special players, and they all have to play well today.
And he was hit just as he was releasing the pass, and it falls to the ground incomplete.
This offensive line's got to do a better job. I mean, he doesn't even have time to go through his progressions. You got to give your QB some time. You got to make him feel comfortable. They didn't. They got in there quick, fast, and in a hurry.
Had it right in his hands in the middle of the field, and it trickled to the ground. It'll be 4th down. The kick is on its way. Hauls it in at the 40. He was working his way toward midfield, but they'll stop him at the 46-yard line. So the Arkansas State Red Wolves offense will try to get something going with their first possession. But Jesse, it's always fun to see a guy who's been challenged, see if he can answer the bell and get things done.
Well, we talked to him this week, and he knows that people are out there questioning him. And I think that leaves a big chip on his shoulder, David. He wants to prove to the entire college football world he's got what it takes to win this football game. This is a big test for him.
And here's the thing. Proving it is one thing, Jesse, but it's not about you. And this is a team game. Obviously, the quarterback position is so dependent on others' success, but play within yourself, make those plays, don't make the big mistakes.
Looking downfield, it's Flowers. Using his feet to buy time. Quarterback gets the first down. Knocked out of bounds. They're in the red zone. Mark it at the 17, and they are set up. The Red Wolves will have it 1st and 10. Looking to pass inside the red zone. That's it, 5. And that incomplete pass caused by the big hit on 1st down. 2nd down coming. Working well behind the sticks on 2nd down. Wants to go up top. Just a little bit too much juice on that one as the freshman was taking a shot. It'll be 3rd and long. From the gun, wants to pass. Finds his big tight end. And the runner is down, and so is a flag.
Hold on.
They'll decline that penalty, obviously very happy with the results of the play. This would likely be a chip shot for the field goal kicker, but they want the touchdown instead. They'll go for it on 4th down. Gets drilled as he releases it, and the ball just trickles to the ground. They're going to open this drive with a pass. Grabbed in the middle. It's Robertson. They stop him almost immediately. Short gain there, and still a little ground cover to pick up the 1st. Got it behind the line. It's Robertson. They make the stop, trying to pick up just a little bit at a time to get to that 1st down marker. From the gun on 3rd down. Going to try to get it himself.
And usually when a QB takes off and scrambles, it's because the defense didn't do a great job keeping lane integrity, not keeping him in the pocket, letting him get outside, and then he can do damage. Then it's the next play that you have to play instead of just the original pass. So defense has got to do a better job keeping that guy in the pocket.
Got stuffed on first down. It's 2nd and 10. A strike downfield. Really good job to pick up a chunk of yardage and get it out to the 39-yard line. And the Raging Cajuns are moving quickly down the field. Looking for a man. It's Howard. Pass rush coming after the quarterback, and they get him at the 32. The Raging Cajuns with a long way to go after the loss on the last play. Back to pass. Here's a hit. Man, did he pay for it with that hit as he got rid of the ball. And the Raging Cajuns are in a mess here on 3rd and a mile. Trying play action. That pass not close as he got drilled trying to deliver it, and it'll bring up 4th down. The Raging Cajuns will call on their punt team. This will be the 2nd time they've had to kick it away. He'll try to field the punt and bring it back. Excellent coverage that time. Didn't give him any room to set up a big return. They'll try to put a drive together, starting from their own 12. Starts a drive, trying to go up top. Hit hard as he released the ball on that first down pass, and it never had a chance. So now it's 2nd and long. Looking to fire. The short hands, it's Hawkins. First guy never seems to get him as he finds his way out to the 19. And the Red Bulls come to the ball trying to pick up this 3rd and short. They'll try to pick it up on the ground. He's loose. Now they've got even more breathing room out to the 31 and a fresh set of downs. 3 tight ends in the formation on 1st and 10. Wants to go up top on 1st down. Does the short pass to the tight end. He's brought down quickly. Minimal gain there. Still a bit short of the 1st down. Let's think for a second about Arkansas State. With just a few games remaining, they're atop the conference standings. Jesse, how hard is it not to look ahead at this point?
Really, really hard, because everybody's talking about the conference championship, who you might play. You still got to deal, and you still got to take care of business on the field today. That's the most important thing. It's been a phenomenal season up to this point, David. Great things ahead, potentially, but you got to win this one today.
Well, and I think that's what's really important. It's a great start, and now it's about finishing the season. To be at the top is awesome, but you can't lose a conference game or 2 conference games and get yourself out of the mix here right at the end when you're so close to the finish line.
To the ground to try to pick up the first. It's a seam wide open. Now they're starting to feel it. They've got a 1st down at the 44. The Red Bulls come to the line with a fresh set of downs. Looking to throw, it's Flowers. And the physical play there forces the incompletion on 1st down. They're dealing with a 2nd and long. Wants to go up top. And that pass will be jarred loose on 2nd down. That brings up 3rd down. We'll see if the offense can move the chains after that incompletion. On 3rd down, he'll try to pick it up through the air. Misses again. It's incomplete, and that's 3 in a row. And the Red Wolves will punt it away on 4th down. First punt of the day, and he'd love to lock them up close to their goal line. He'll make the fair catch at the 13, and they will have less than favorable field position here. First snap of this drive will come from inside the 15 at their own 14-yard line. Fighting off the defender. That is a big win for this defense as they were right there as soon as he got the ball. After getting knocked back to open this drive, it's 2nd and 12. Not a lot of room there. Give him a couple to the 16.
Man, a nice second effort by the back to break a tackle. But how about those defensive backs willing to come up, stick their face in the fan, and make a tackle?
Those are the best run defenses, too, right? It's not just D linemen and linebackers getting all the plays, but it's DBs that are willing to not just cover, but tackle backs in the open field.
He took a hit as he threw it and couldn't deliver the football. It's incomplete, and fourth down's coming. They kick it away on fourth down. Not able to pop the big return, but they've got the ball back and ready to go with a fresh possession. Great place to start for this offense. Going to the running game. Gets it past the first down marker and still running. Gets it all the way inside the 20-yard line to the 19 before being hauled down. To the air, it's Flowers. Here's the pressure. Oh, he's getting it. Got some room, headed to the goal line. He kept him out of the end zone, but it'll be first and goal from the 1-yard line. We've reached the end of the first quarter, and it has been a defensive battle, and the stats tell the tale so far. Let's see if the offenses can find a little rhythm here in the second. Starting off this quarter close enough to smell the goal line. A first down run on the doorstep. They finally get a hold of him, knocking him down behind the line of scrimmage. He had been running wild. Can the defense stop them again on second and goal? Back to pass. Floating away. Looking to the end zone. Touchdown, Red Bulls! Fired in from the red zone for the score.
And they finally lift the lid. Man, I didn't know if we were going to be 0-0 going into the half, going into the fourth quarter. The offense finally puts a drive together, breaks that seal. Excited to see now this opens things up, calms people down, and lets them have a little more success.
Getting set for the extra point after putting the scoreboard to work for the first time. Let's go to the studio now and check in with Kevin Connors. Kevin, what do you got?
And we'll have a shakeup in the MAC standings this week. Check this out. Bowling Green looked like a serious force in what can only be described as a dominant win. This is a program that's won before, and they might just add some more hardware before the year is out. Never a dull moment when it comes to football in the MAC, and that certainly held true again today.
Kevin, thanks a lot for that one. Sounds as if they had a good one there. Well, that helped the completion percentage, but the idea was yards after the catch, and it didn't happen.
Great job on defense, too. See ball, get ball. They saw exactly when that ball was spit out. You saw the defense fly to the football.
Tackled almost immediately. They're well short of the first down. To the air, it's Howard. And he will get home, and the quarterback goes down at the 17.
And those outside linebackers nowadays, they're so fast. They got to cover ground. You can blitz them off the edge, and they can get after quarterbacks. Versatile. That's why they're getting drafted so high in the NFL and getting paid all that money. Powers through.
Boy, did he show it all on that return. The speed, the explosiveness, and took a little momentum with him out of bounds. Guys, we'll see if this Red Wolves offense can get moving. Rushes on him. Headed to the end zone. And he'll race it to the house. Touchdown, Red Wolves. When you're handed a break with unbelievable field position like that, you better finish the deal, and they did.
You saw the quarterback jog on the field. I think he gave a high five to every one of those players coming off that just put them in position to go score that touchdown. That QB knew this was a golden opportunity, and boy, he took advantage of it.
On the move from inside his 5. Really disciplined job by the coverage unit to get down there and make the stop at the 19. So they start this drive from inside their own 20 at the 19-yard line. Off the play fake on first down to throw. And the quarterback is knocked down back at the 13. This pass rush has just been relentless, and you can bet your bottom dollar they're about to bring the heat again. On the move, he fires. And they can't hook up, going for the big play on second down. Now it's third down. When you've already sent your punter out 4 times, at least he knows he's going to get his varsity letter, and his leg might get a bigger workout if they don't cook him. And he is snowed under, sacked at the 7. And the Raging Cajuns will try to pin them back with the punt. 3 and out, and not much choice but to get rid of the ball. Corrals it at the 45. And good work by the coverage team to get the return man down on the ground. Arkansas State ready to go back to work on offense. This offense has really been clicking in the game so far. Just too much of a rush, and down goes the quarterback just behind the midfield stripe at the 49. The Red Wolves trying to find their way forward after the big loss on the last play. Turning it on. Smashes him with the stiff arm. They'll finally get him on the ground, but not before he makes it to the 30 and gets a first down. This offense absolutely humming as they come to the line again. Under fire. Nowhere to go with the ball, and down he goes at the 39. And the Red Wolves now with a long way to go to pick up the first down. Looking to throw, it's Flowers. And here comes the pressure, and there he goes down again. Now a lot of work to do to move the chains, keep this drive alive after that earlier sack. On 3rd and long, no secret what he needs here. Catch in the middle, it's Little. He cannot get there, it'll be 4th down. And they'll send out the field goal unit. He'll need to strike this one cleanly from 48 yards out. No good. Missed the field goal, missed the chance to make it a 3-possession game, but still a 14-point lead, guys.
And we say football is a game of inches. Man, I think when you're...
He's into the open down the middle. Oh, he's got some space. Touchdown, Cajuns. He found some open space and turned on the Jets.
Quarterback's abilities to read the field is huge, and also the anticipation, the timing, to be able to throw the football, Jesse, and hit a guy in stride so he can get run after the catch and get in the end zone. That was a nice job by the quarterback.
Yeah, it's critical, David. And listen, a lot of times touchdown passes aren't thrown into the end zone. You've got to read the coverage, hit the open guy, and let him do the rest.
From inside the 15, here's the return. Maybe if he could have eluded just 1 or 2 more guys, it would have been a big return, but they'll mark it at the 30. Let's see if they can get something going here late in the half. From the shotgun, the inside give. At the 45, on its way. They finally get him on the ground, but he's got an explosive play for the first down. The Red Wolves just got that huge run. They love another explosive play. Bought a little time, lets it go. Fires to the big fella. And that corner came in hot despite knowing that he was giving up some size. And the Red Wolves in a good spot here with 2nd and short. Looking to scramble. He'll pull it down and run. The freshman called his own number and kept his drive moving. We've reached the 2-minute timeout, and they'll talk it over to see if they can build on this lead before halftime. The Red Wolves have it with a 1st and 10. To throw, it's Flowers. Intercepted, and now he's up to 14. Looking for more room. A sweet return after the pick, and they'll have it at the 43. Plenty of time to work, not any time to waste as they take over here in the final 2 minutes of the half. He'll do it himself. It's loose. Recovered by the defense, and he's off. All kinds of room to the right. He's at the 20. Touchdown, Arkansas State. How about this defense taking one back to the house?
And that's just the guy you want to find that football. The ball's loose. Who do you want to get it? One of your little fast guys. The defensive back picks it up and turns on the afterburners, takes it all the way back for the touchdown.
And the extra point pushes the lead to 14. The scoop and score. What a lift it can give to the defense. Not content to get the ball. They wanted to do something with it, and they did. Here he comes from inside his own 5. Not a lot of space to be found. Good hustle by the coverage team, and they stop him at the 21. Plenty of time left in the half here as they take over, but they will want to be efficient here in the final 2 minutes. Looking for a crease. It's Rockwell. How about that defense getting back there? He'll lose a couple. After getting knocked back to open this drive, it's 2nd and 12. Leaves it with the running back. Stopped in the backfield. He's going to lose 3 yards on the play. The Raging Cajuns need their binoculars to find that line to gain here on 3rd down. He's looking downfield to throw. He puts a lot of air under it down the sideline. Makes the grab on the right. And he'll take it to the house. He got loose. Touchdown, Louisiana.
That is exactly what this offense needed to do. You talk about answering at the right time, right before the half, close this gap, create some momentum, go into the half, put something together, try to come out with your hair on fire and win this second half.
He'll try to tack on one more. And with the extra point, they're down a touchdown, 21-14. Quick strike offense on that 3-play scoring drive. The kickoff unit is out there, and boy, did that last drive quiet this crowd. From inside the 10, here he comes. Just never had a chance to shake loose, and he'll be brought down at the 24. Arkansas State has it ready to go to work on offense. They've got time, they've got the lead, and David is sort of like a doctor. First, do no harm.
Do no harm, but also momentum is hard to create and sometimes hard to stop. You have it, so Jesse, don't do anything stupid to create some momentum for the other side.
I think a lot of this comes down to your quarterback and whether or not he's making good decisions in this game. If yes, be aggressive. If not, let's just take the lead into halftime and get ready for the second half.
This is a great way to control tempo, control the game, feeding the tight end, and they've done it beautifully here in the first half.
You find great matchups, Reese. I mean, you think about it. He's too good to be covered by linebackers. You like your matchup versus a safety, so zone or man, whatever you want to do, I'm going to find the big fella because he's going to be open most of the time.
Running out of time here in the first half, they're going to have to be efficient to put some points on the board before the break. Doesn't quite make it to the first down marker. He's a yard short. They'll use a timeout right before halftime. Maybe time for 1 or 2 more plays. This offense is completely confident in their ability to get 1 yard. They'll go for it on 4th down. Throws to the tight end. Big tight end makes the grab. First down, still on his feet. Across midfield and out of bounds at the 49. A big pickup there.
And they're showing you their intentions early in the game. It's 4th down. You're in your own end. We're going to be aggressive, and we're not just going to do this early. We're going to do this all game long. Awesome execution on a critical down.
They finally make the stop. That's going to make those halftime stats look a little bit nicer as we head to the break. We've played 2 quarters here. Time to go to Kevin Connors in our halftime update.
Guys, it is hard to beat Jonesboro when that town is buzzing as it is today. And this second half will likely come down to which offense can figure something, anything out. Take some chances, get creative. Both offensive coordinators had full heads of hair at the start of this game, but right now, they look like cue balls after one frustrating first half. And with that, let's send it back to the guys at Centennial Bank Stadium.
On the run from inside his own 5. He was hoping for something a little more dynamic, but they get him on the ground at the 20. A lot of field in front of them as they open this possession from their own 20. He'll start this third quarter with a run. He has the first and still on his feet. Building momentum, picking up a chunk of yardage, moving the chains out to the 34. They've got the big fellas out there, a 3 tight end look on 1st and 10. Looking for a man, it's Flowers. Steps away to find some room. Crosses the 45. And this is why a mobile quarterback is a defensive coordinator's worst nightmare. He has just been running wild all day. Now on 1st down from the 43. Rides the back and leaves it on the option.
This shouldn't be a surprise to anybody. If you've got the lead in the 3rd quarter and you want to keep it, you got to believe the clock. Best way to do that, run the football. And you're now seeing this offense call these run plays back to back. They are trying to be physical, and they're trying to stay on the field.
Hauled down, but they'll move the sticks as he picks up the 1st down.
Wow, 4 plays on this drive by the offense. They already got 3 first downs. We knew they had a lot of playmakers coming into this game, and they're showing that right now. This defense is going to have to make a play at some point here and stop the bleeding.
It's complete. The ball is down at the 14 after that grab. And the Red Wolves will snap it on 1st and 10. They'll run it. It's Hawkins. This time they stop him behind the line of scrimmage, and boy, that has been rare in this one. After that last loss, it's 2nd and 12. Looking to fire. Grab behind the line. It's Cross. And this one will be stopped for no gain.
Ooh, that's a great tackle by the linebacker. If he doesn't make that play on the running back catching the ball on the flat, that might be a big gainer. Nice job with fundamental tackling defensively.
3rd and long, and he'll try to throw for it. They're working that left side. He is denied. Cannot get to the 1st down marker, and it's 4th down coming. And here comes the field goal unit for the 2nd time tonight. Smashes in between the uprights. And that lead grows even bigger. So they are lining up to kick it off after that last drive. Put a 3 spot on the board, and now the defense will try to shut him down. He'll bring it back from inside his 5. Not a lot of space to be found. Good hustle by the coverage team, and they stop him at the 21. Here comes the Louisiana offense onto the field. They come to the line for the first play of the drive, snapping it from the 21. To the air, it's Howard. Bringing the heat. And the pressure was too much. They get him at the 15. And the Raging Cajuns have put themselves in dire straits after that last play. It's 2nd and a mile. Wants to go up top. Oh, they're after him. And the pressure is coming in, and they get him again. Now a lot of work to do to move the chains, keep this drive alive after that earlier sack. On 3rd and long, doesn't need to take the check down. He's going to throw deep right side. Oh, he dropped it. That deep ball was right on the money. You just have to make that catch. The Raging Cajuns send out the punt unit. Doesn't say much for your drive when you're looking forward to the punt. Good job by the coverage unit to put a stop to that return. Looks as if we have an injury on that last play, and we'll take a break to check him out. Guys, we'll see if this Red Wolves offense can get moving. Oh, a lot of space. Nice pickup on the ground there, and they'll move the sticks for the 1st down.
Another good run. Man, he has been picking up yards in bunches today. Jesse showing off all the skills.
And he's showing no signs of slowing down, David. This guy just gets better as the game goes on. He is a beast.
Wants to throw on 1st down. Skips away from pressure. Caught in the backfield, it's Hawkins. He is stopped behind the line of scrimmage. They'll lose yards on that one. The Red Wolves with a long way to go after the loss on the last play. Pass rush coming after the quarterback, and they get him at the 32. Now a lot of work to do to move the chains, keep this drive alive after that earlier sack. On 3rd and long, a check down would be the last resort. He makes a grab. Almost took it all the way there, but it's a huge gain, and and they're set up with a 1st and goal. And the Red Wolves look to keep this drive humming. Trying to surge it in. And he never had a chance. Just stopped cold as soon as he got it. Man down on the play as the officials take a break to let him be checked out. Can the D deny them on 2nd and goal? Dropping back, it's Flowers. Pocket breaking down. He works his way ever closer all the way down to the 1-yard line. Looks as if we have an injury on that last play, and we'll take a break to check him out. Marches ahead. He did not make it a stone wall on 3rd down.
Well, the defense got the stop there on 3rd and 1. Let's see if they can do it again here on 4th and inches, David.
I just got to find a way to fall forward, be physical. We work on the...
Sneak gets it done.
And how about make no mistake about it? Line up, bring in the big boys. You know, you probably have a good idea of what I'm trying to accomplish. 4th down situation, and the offense comes through playing with a little physicality, a little muscle.
And he made that extra point, the wet turf, no problem at all. He'll start the return inside his 5. Really disciplined job by the coverage unit to get down there and make the stop at the 19. Louisiana has it back, and the Raging Cajun offense headed to the field. After giving up that score, now it's incumbent on this offense to kind of get a back and forth going, Jesse, in this game.
They got to put some points on the board here. There's obviously a lot of football to go, so it's not necessarily panic time just yet, but I'm getting the ball into the hands of my best player.
He lofts one down the sideline. Oh, he had it. The deep ball was there, and it just trickled through his fingers. Plenty of work to do here on 2nd and long. Back to pass. Here comes the heat. And the quarterback is knocked down back at the 13. Now a lot of work to do to move the chains, keep this drive alive after that earlier sack. On 3rd and long, hoping to throw beyond the sticks. And the ball comes out. What a disastrous play. Defense covering it up and not letting the offense get it back. It's a turnover.
You know, as quarterbacks, you've got to be good in the pocket. Even when things are collapsing and you've got guys swiping at it, you've got to have 2 hands on the football. Didn't do a really good job of ball security there, and that led to the fumble.
And the defense stuffs the run, and the ball will remain at the 2. Looking for a path to the end zone to the right. Touchdown, Red Wolves! And the stomping has commenced. Offense did exactly what it's supposed to do with a start like that one.
When you're set up with that field position, you're thinking touchdowns. You're not thinking field goals. It's exactly what the offense does. Takes advantage of great field position.
And he takes this from inside the 5. Nice job executing all of the assignments as they put a stop to that return at the 22. They'll snap this one to start the drive from their own 22. They'll move the wide receiver. Back to pass, it's Howard. Fires it incomplete.
Well, coming out in the 2nd half, they knew they needed to throw the ball to have success, and they have not yet found a completion here in the 3rd quarter. This quarterback has got to be able to find a way to get himself back in rhythm.
And the defense holds firm. No pickup at all on that play.
I think the offensive coordinators over there going, thank goodness we don't play them every week. This defense has been suffocating. This offense got to find something moving forward that they can hang their hat on, some kind of identity. Today they were shut down, but listen, there's a game next week, right? Like, got to continue to find what it is that...
He's going to let one fly down the middle. Oh, he dropped it. That deep ball was right on the money. You just have to make that catch. And the Raging Cajuns decide to punt it away. No fair catches here, looking for room. And the punt team gets down there and gets the return man on the ground. So the first play of the drive, starting here from the 45. The give on the inside. And a nice solid pickup there before the defense wrestles him to the ground. And now on second down for this offense. Looking to fire. Moving out of the pocket. Grabbed behind the line. It's Cross. The defense wouldn't let him loose, and even though it's a completion, they lost yardage. That's the end of the quarter, and Arkansas State is on top. Let's take a quick look at the national rankings to see how this playoff race is shaping up. So we open the final period with a third down play. On third and long, trying to convert through the air. Got it in the middle, it's Harrell. Now they're starting to feel it. They've got a first down at the 44. The Red Wolves come to the line with a new set of downs. They'll go to the toss. And maybe he'll get back to the line of scrimmage, but no more than that. Man down on the play as the officials take a break to let him be checked out.
Get off the field. Let's go.
Didn't get much on first down. It's 2nd and 9. Motion from the wideout. Wants to throw. It's Flowers. Caught over the middle. It's Rucker. Brought down at the 28. A chunk play. 15 yards on that one and a first down.
Great job by the offense. Listen, if the defense is going to sit back in zone, you know what you got to do. Run those crossers across the formation. Those guys that are looking at the quarterback, they're not trying to pick up receivers all the time. Make those precise throws, right in those holes, get those first downs, get those big chunks.
I'm a little bit surprised they're still throwing the football here this late in the game with this kind of lead. They're on first down, taking a shot, falls incomplete, but obviously they're still seeing matchups that they want to take advantage of in the back end of this defense, so they're letting it fly.
Finds us back in the middle. He's close to the first down, but they're going to mark him just a little short. And the Red Wolves come to the line on third and short, trying to convert here. On third and short, they'll go to the power running game. He didn't get it. Not only that, he lost yardage. And they're going to head out to line up for a field goal. The kicker will try to punch one through from 41 yards away. Absolute shank. Missed it. And guys, this will stay a 24-point game.
Look, it's sloppy out here. It's wet. The ball is slick. It's not easy to kick in these types of conditions. That's now his second missed field goal, but I know this kicker's disappointed in himself because he's good enough to make these kicks.
He is going nowhere. Stop at the line of scrimmage. Behind the chains now on 2nd and long. They send the tight end in motion. From the gun, they'll try the middle. He's going to lose a yard on that one. Looks as if we have an injury on that last play, and we'll take a break to check him out. On third and long, trying to have a big completion here. And they get to the quarterback and knock him down back at the 16.
Another sack on the day. This offense has to do something different. Maybe bring in more bodies, run max protection, keep more guys in the block, only send a couple guys out to run pass patterns. You got to do something different. But bottom line, you got to protect that QB.
And they'll bring him down to get the offense started on the next drive.
Here we go.
3 tight ends in the formation on 1st and 10.
White 80, Brooklyn.
They want that clock to run. Right there to stop him, and that'll be a loss of 3.
It's going to be tough sledding for the offense here. They're trying to ice this game by running the football and bleeding the clock. They've got a pretty good lead here late in the game, but the defense knows the run's coming, right? So they're going to be loading the line of scrimmage, getting stops like what they just did. Be interesting to see what the offense does on this next one.
Under fire. They make the stop, but not before he takes a chunk out of what they need to move the sticks. Ball just inside the 40 at the 39. It's third and short. A little screen to the running back. And he was knocked down immediately short of the line to gain. They'll have to make a decision here. They're in field goal range here on 4th down, but they're going to keep this offense on the field. They'll run for it. He's not going to get there. Stop short on 4th down.
They go backwards on the play. It's a turnover on downs.
Back to throw, it's Howard. Oh, he drops the football. He had it right down the gut of the field. Instead, it'll be 2nd down. Couldn't make the connection last time. Let's see if they throw it again. Gonna sling it on second down. Got it in the middle. It's Williams. Caught, and he's close to a first down on the nice pickup there.
Well, and a nice job working the middle of the field. I think it's so important to keep defenses honest, and you can't just dink and dunk outside. You got to work the middle. Great job finding this wide receiver over the middle of the field.
The Raging Cajuns line up, trying to move the sticks on 3rd and short. They'll try to move the chains on the ground. They got 0 push up front, and they stopped him in the backfield.
Well, this running back has struggled to find anywhere to go, and I think one reason why is this linebacker and his speed. He did a great job there identifying where the ball was going to go. He didn't let anybody block him, made his way to the running back and got him on the ground. Nice.
Converts on 4th down, and he's still going. Plenty of room on that play, and they find their way to the 36. Finally, some signs of life from this offense, which has done nothing in the second half. It's 1st and 10. Stonewalled again. No gain on the play. They keep trying to stick with the running game, but there's not much getting done.
And you could tell that play went nowhere from the start.
It was definitely a great play by that defender.
Oh, yeah, he got in the backfield so quick, the running back had absolutely no chance.
They got nothing on the last play. It's 2nd and 10.
42 Spider. 4-2 Spider.
Wants to go up top. Throws to the back. Fired just a little too long as the junior frustrated. He missed that connection. They've got to come up with a big play on this 3rd and long. Got a man. It's Sampson. He's going to come up a couple of yards short of the first down. Down in the 4th quarter, it's too late for empty possessions. They'll go for it on 4th down. Going for the marker on the ground. Will not get there. A 4th down stop. They've got the big fellas out there. A 3 tight end look on 1st and 10. From the shotgun, the handoff to the back. He's going to lose a yard on that one. The officials stop the clock for the 2-minute timeout, and the offense is that much closer to victory. Off play action. Nowhere close on that one as he got drilled trying to deliver the football, and now they face 3rd down.
And how about this offense? They're not worried about the clock. They're not worried about the score. They're not worried about early and down. Still trying to execute their offense. Still trying to make big plays. And they've had a great day so far.
Unloads to the wideout. Picked off. That's number 15 on the year. Got room on the return. Touchdown, Raging Cajuns. The defense putting points on the board.
I love to see the defense still fighting hard this late in the game. Great job jumping the route, catching it, takes it back for a touchdown. Not too much time to celebrate, though. You're still trailing in this game. You still got some work to do, but no doubt that play is going to give this defense a little bit more confidence.
They are running out of time here. They need to get the ball back. They'll line up for the onside kick.
Let's get weird. This is exactly what they needed. They needed something to happen. Down 2 possessions, 4th quarter. Got to make it happen. Onside kick team comes through.
Dropping back, it's Howard. Quickly to the tight end. And he was on his way. Gets it all the way to the 38. Quick timeout from the offense to save precious seconds. Looking downfield on 1st down. Catch in the middle. It's Jensen. All the way down to the 25-yard line. They move the sticks. It's 1st down. They'll hurry to the line with the clock still running. Defense showing plenty of pre-snap movement of their own. Looking to throw on 1st down. Easy completion on the shuffle. Quick throw, but he's not going anywhere. The defense was all over it. To the air on 2nd down. Fires toward the end zone. And it's incomplete after taking a shot on 2nd down. They're staring at 3rd. Trying to pick up a 1st down. On 3rd down, he drops to throw. Under pressure, and down he goes at the 33. Coach has no choice here. The offense has to stay on the field, down multiple possessions this late. 4th down attempt coming. He'll pull it down. How about that defense rising up and stopping him short on 4th down? 3 tight ends in the formation on 1st and 10. They'll try the toss to the left. Not much running room there thanks to this senior defender. Defense uses a timeout quickly, trying to get that ball back and preserve time for their offense. Picked up 2 yards on that last one. They need 8 on 2nd down. They'll ride the running back and leave it with him. And they'll bring him down after a short pickup. Quick timeout called by the defense, stopping the clock to save as much time as possible for their offense. Running out the clock, a mere formality between them and a victory as we have victory formation coming. The Red Wolves will bring the punt team onto the field. This will be the 2nd time they've had to kick it away. Punt is on its way. Not going to risk a return here. Calls for the fair catch and makes it just around the 30-yard line. And after this play, the cake will be baked. Back to throw, it's Howard. He's going up top here late in the game. A sensational grab down the field there as they try to at least put a positive spin on the end of this game. We sensed a great deal of confidence, almost a smugness from this coaching staff, and the final home game of any college football season is cause for celebration. Senior Day, a perfect way to celebrate and remember all of the accomplishments of this group of leaders. And he's going to try to return this one. Didn't find any crease in that kickoff coverage, and he'll be stopped at the 17. The Mountaineers offense will start this game off. And what a performance, an aerial show from this guy in the last game, and he has to have a ton of confidence coming into this one, David.
Yeah, it was a great week. And watching that tape before this game, like you could tell, man, he was seeing it quick. The ball was coming out, just touchdowns at will. A really nice day. And I think, Jesse, you take that and you start to build on it for this offense and really continue to trust him to make plays through the air.
Yeah, that's a good point. I think he really...
Oh, there's an alley on the left. There he goes. Flips the field in an instant, and he has it down to the 25-yard line. And that one is why offenses are hungry for big, big plays. They've got it 1st and 10, threatening inside the 30. This time he doesn't get loose, and finally the defense gets him bottled up behind the line. Dropping back, it's Swan. Makes the grab down the middle. And he motors into the end zone. Touchdown, Mountaineers!
Yards after catch. That's what this guy gives you. That was a simple slant pass. He caught it, made guys miss, showed you the speed, and it was pay dirt from there. What can you say about this guy's athleticism, man? He is such a weapon.
On the move from inside his 5. He was hoping for something a little more dynamic, but they get him on the ground at the 20. The Red Wolves offense has the ball for the first time. And, David, they've got a receiver that if he is able to command some extra attention, it could really help get this offense going.
Now, and you need that playmaker out wide. That guy makes the whole thing go, right? Having a guy, if you want to play man-to-man coverage, he's going to beat you. And he's shown the ability to do that sometimes for this offense. And he's a guy that has the defense's attention.
Yeah, I don't think this guy's winning the Biletnikoff award necessarily, but you're right, David. When he's one-on-one, he should be able to win those matchups. And based on how he's played this season, this quarterback should feel really good and really confident when he throws his way.
The offense setting up shop at the 46, 1st and 10.
Here we go.
The give to the running back from the shotgun. He gets it into plus territory. He's out of bounds at the 48. And the Red Wolves can really attack on this 2nd and short. Back to pass. Setting up the screen. They drag him down, but not before he's moved the chains, and the screen pass is effective. The Red Wolves have it with a 1st and 10. To the air on 1st down. Snagged in the middle. It's Rucker. They stop him almost immediately. Short gain there, and still a little ground to cover to pick up the 1st. Back to pass. It's Flowers. Pressure coming. And he got smacked just as he released the pass. It's incomplete. And the Red Wolves are at the line looking to convert on 3rd and short. Wants to throw again. Trying to burn this defensive back. They make the tackle, but he's got a fresh set of downs, and it's 1st and goal from the 7. The Red Wolves didn't start this drive with great field position, but they have moved methodically down the field. From the gun, looking for a man. And it's incomplete. If you're going to take a hit like that, you might as well hang on to the ball. Defense rose up deep in its own end on that last play. Now a 2nd and long coming. Wideout trying to get it in. And he's going to score. Touchdown, Red Wolves. Extra point here will tie the game. And that kick was perfectly down the middle. So it's an 80-yard drive. They're getting set to kick it away, and that last score took a little oomph out of this crowd. He'll bring it out. He was looking for some running room, but not much to be found as he stopped at the 18. They'll start this drive from the 18-yard line. Use the play fake, now to throw. Not in lockstep there with the receiver.
I don't know about the decision that time by the quarterback. He may have been expecting man coverage, but that time the defense was in zone, and they did a really nice job closing the window. The intended target was not open, and that's why that one fell incomplete.
Going to have to come up with a play on 3rd and 10 from inside their own 20. From the gun, wants to pass. He's got an open man. He gets it oh so close to the 1st down marker, but I think he's going to be a touch short. And the Mountaineers will line up to punt it away. This will be their first punt of the afternoon. Waves the arm for the fair catch, and the catch is made close to the 30-yard line. Arkansas State ready to go back to work on offense. They'll put the ball in play from their own 30-yard line. They evened things up the last time they had him. The defense helped them out, and a chance to go on top with this drive. That's caught. It's Rucker.
I like the decision by the quarterback here. Just get the ball out of your hands, get it to your playmaker. A lot of times he'll dance and make even bigger plays than he did here, but it was still a positive game.
Grabbed over the middle. It's Stevens. All down, but he has enough to move the chains. They'll line up right at the 48-yard line on 1st and 10. Looking to throw, it's Flowers. Quickly out to the tight end. They make the stop, trying to pick up just a little bit at a time to get to that first down marker.
Yeah, and tight ends aren't just line up and block guys anymore. These guys are athletes. You line them up all over the field, and nowadays you even start to feature them more and more in the passing game.
They'll line up for a 2nd down play. Looking to fire. Sets up the screen. Steps out at the 34-yard line. Big pickup on that one in this offense within striking distance. And the Red Wolves are on the move. Throws to the wideout. He's got it. And he makes a completion there. Set up and in business at the 20. Now the offense trying to operate in the red zone. They're threatening to score, and they'll throw it. Fires on the move. He's got it. Knocked down at the 6, but that completion will set up a 1st and goal. The Red Wolves are threatening on 1st and goal. Wide receiver going in motion. Quick pass on the jet motion. And he was fortunate not to lose yardage on that play, able to wedge it back to the line of scrimmage. Defense rose up deep in its own end on that last play. Now a 2nd and long coming. Wants to go up top. Touchdown, Arkansas State. The finisher, the exclamation point on that drive. Lining up to tack one more onto that lead. And the extra point is true, and they're on top by 7. A 70-yard touchdown drive. Kickoff unit on the field, and this defense will be called on to protect this lead. He'll bring it back looking for help. Really disciplined job by the coverage unit to get down there and make the stop at the 19. This drive will start from the 19-yard line. Coming out on 1st down with the play fake. Grabbed in the middle. It's Dozier. And they'll get it to the 39-yard line, and they'll move the chains. They created a lot of breathing room with that first play of the drive. Now 1st down from the 39. To the air, it's Swan. Finds the tight end. And a pickup of 8 opens a world of opportunities on 2nd and 2. The Mountaineers with myriad options after that big pickup on 1st down. All down, but he has enough to move the chains. The offense setting up shop at the 46, 1st and 10. Right back to the well. Nice move there. Really good job by everybody there. Well blocked, good run, and a 1st down. They'll need to show urgency to get another play off before the clock hits 0. Here's the heat. And the pressure is going to get to him, and down he goes, and that's how the 1st quarter will end. We're through 1, and what a back-and-forth battle between these two quarterbacks as we look at the stats. So 2nd down here as we're back at it after the break. Movement from the linebackers trying to mess with the offensive line's assignments. They finally get a hold of him, knocking him down behind the line of scrimmage. He had been running wild. And the Mountaineers are way behind the sticks on this 3rd and forever. He'll keep it himself. He gets it to the 34-yard line, but excellent 3rd down defense, and 4th down's coming up. Looks as if they'll send out the field goal unit. Looks as if this will be a 51-yard attempt. He slides that just inside the right upright. That'll bring him to within 4. They were able to get a field goal on the board, and now they'll kick it away.
Well, that kid just showed off his hammer for a leg, 50-plus, and he did it with ease.
He was looking for some running room, but not much to be found as he stopped at the 18. Arkansas State has it ready to go to work on offense. They've been firing on all cylinders, touchdowns on each of the first 2 drives, and they'll try to make it 3 for 3. They weren't able to get that one off. It'll be a delay of game.
Delay of game. Offense.
The quarterback just lost track of the play clock, didn't get the snap off quickly enough. Scanning the field, it's Flowers. Gonna take a shot. Makes the grab down the left side. And they were looking for a chunk play, and they got it. The explosive picks up more than 30.
And that had to be a coverage bust on defense. There is no rhyme or reason why a receiver should be that wide open, that deep down the field. The defense, they better check themselves.
Looking to throw on first down. He's going to take off. He'll be forced out of bounds at the 28.
Man, this defense has their hands full today because not only do they have to worry about the running backs and not only do they have to worry about the passing game, they've got to worry about this quarterback running.
Looking for the end zone. Touchdown, Red Wolves! And they take it in for 6 more points.
One of the reasons this offense is so exciting to watch, they've got guys that are dangerous after the catch. And if this quarterback gets through his progression, David, he hits you in stride, these guys will take it to the house.
Man, it's your job to do the rest, right? You hit me in stride where I don't have to stop running. I don't have to break down. It makes it so easy. The connection between quarterback, wide receiver, you can tell this is a good one, and that's why they got 6 on that play.
They'll snap it from the 20 for the opening play of this drive. Give to the running back. And this one will be stopped for no gain. Didn't get much done on that first play of the drive. It's 2nd and 11.
This offense has really struggled, and I think you're just waiting for one play, one explosive play to happen to hopefully galvanize you a bit offensively. That's not the case there. They try to run the football in the first play of the drive, and it gets absolutely blown up for a loss.
Motion from the wide receiver. On 3rd and long, he's going to have to throw for it. Got him downfield. Good call, good execution as they move the chains, and they have a first down at the 38. Power football with the run.
And the defense doing a great job committing to the run. When you commit to the run like this, obviously you can give up some plays in the passing game, but you got to stop the run first.
Back to throw, it's Swan. He's going to run it. Got to protect the merchandise. Gets down without taking a hit.
This is a defense that's going to be aggressive, and they're not going to just sit back and rush 4 guys on that play. They are going to send the blitz. You're getting smaller, faster guys fighting fire with fire. You know this quarterback is athletic, but we've got fast guys too, and that time, that was a great play call defensively.
Shotgun snap on 3rd down. Got his man on the outside. They were banking on the yards after the catch, but that went into the negative column.
And I'm banking on the ball coming out quick. When I'm a defense and understanding 3rd and short, understand they're going to throw the ball really quickly, try to make a play. The defense knew it, broke on the football, made a nice tackle to force a 4th down.
And they'll get him down after the return at the 27-yard line. This drive will start at their own 27-yard line. Wants to go up top on first down. With the catch, it's Rucker. And the defense settled in to stop that one for a short gain. Line getting set on 2nd down. Back to pass. That's caught. It's Hawkins. Really nice pickup there as they have it out to the 44 with a first down. Last completion moved the sticks, and let's see if they try it again. Wants to throw on first down. With the catch, it's Hawkins. It's a running room. Really putting together a threat now. They get the first. It's at the 37.
Well, this offense has come out slinging the pill. They are throwing it. They are trying to be aggressive. We're only in the second quarter, guys. Already, this guy has over 200 yards passing.
Moving away from pressure. Nothing open downfield, so he'll just toss it away.
And that goes down as incompletion, but that's a smart play. And the QB coach and the OC will be very happy with the decision of the quarterback. He got outside the pocket. He obviously was he's outside the tackle box. He knew he could throw it away as long as he got it past the line of scrimmage. Nothing there, nothing open. Live to fight another down.
A third down play coming from the 32 as they try to keep the drive going. On the run, deep down the right side. And that one's incomplete. They weren't just trying to move the chains. They were trying to move the scoreboard. Instead, it's fourth down. Here comes the field goal unit as they'll try to take the 3. Never a doubt for this big-footed guy. 49-yard field goal is good. So they were able to put up a 3 spot on that last drive, and now the kickoff team out there as they prepare to put boot to leather. And he passes on the touchback. Here he comes. Really disciplined job by the coverage unit to get down there and make the stop at the 19. So they start this drive from inside their own 20 at the 19-yard line. Looking to pass. It's Swan. And the quarterback goes down at the 11-yard line. The Mountaineers trying to find their way forward after the big loss on the last play. We've reached the 2-minute timeout, and a score on this drive would do wonders for their confidence. That is the last thing you want on first down as an offense, a sack. Now it's second down. Red pass, it's complete. The defense wouldn't let him loose there, and it was a completion, but they lost yardage. And the Mountaineers need a massive chunk play to move the sticks here on third down. Looking to throw, and he needs a chunk play. Catch in the middle, it's Stroman. He stopped short, and it's fourth down. The Mountaineers will punt this one away. This guy is a daring punt return man. He's not going to settle for the fair catch. A solid return gets a little bit of ground for the offense. Looking downfield on first down. The quick out. Didn't pick up a lot there. Moved it forward just a few. Backed up now. Here's second and long. Looking to fire. Here's the pressure. Picks up the first down and gets down to avoid contact. Quick timeout call by the offense after the play.
Yeah, I think you're just seeing the experience this guy has, right? He's so poised that initially he's flushed out of the pocket, nothing's open, and he doesn't panic. He's not throwing it away. He's not sliding early. He just knows where the defense isn't, and he's able to attack that space with his speed and get a positive play.
Looking to throw on first down. Trying to escape and get it himself. We've got a timeout in the waning seconds of the half. Maybe a chance to get off a couple more plays.
Timeout, Arkansas State.
Time dwindling away as they try to put points on the board right before the half. Gives it on the option. And the defense holds firm. No pickup at all on that play. They'll use a timeout right before halftime. Maybe time for one or two more plays. And it's third down, but they're going to go ahead and try the field goal and try to get points before the break. Didn't make them sweat at all. It's good. And that will extend their lead even further.
And you want a touchdown and you want to be aggressive, but man, right down the middle, that obviously gives me some confidence down the road that I can trust this guy.
And he's going to bring it out. He'll be brought down, and that's the final play of the half. That's going to wrap up the first half here, and now we join Kevin with the halftime update.
Guys, it is hard to beat Boone when that town is buzzing as it is today. And there's no more fitting place to begin than with this stud receiver and how he's dominated the first half. Some guys have the ability to elude and evade. This young man is a true three-level threat. Short passes, the intermediate game, and then the deep ball. He is a problem, and I don't think this defense has the solution.
This drive opens up at the 23-yard line. Looking downfield, it's Flowers. Got rid of it in a hurry, but he couldn't find his man. It's incomplete.
And that's where quarterbacks, they got to be very assertive. They got to believe what they see and really pull the trigger. But the longer they wait and they get off rhythm or off timing, a lot of times it ends up in incomplete passes.
The freshman called his own number and kept this drive moving. They'll snap it from the 36. They've got a first down. To the air on first down. Going for the big play. And incomplete on the deep ball.
Well, on that last deep shot, it looked to me like the quarterback probably forced that ball into coverage. But can you really blame him, guys? I mean, these two have already hooked up for 2 touchdowns in the game. If I'm him, I'm thinking the same thing. Even when he's covered, he's open. He's shown the ability to climb the ladder and make contested catches. So I don't mind him taking another shot there.
David, this is really what game managing is. Nice pickup on second down to help them on the next play.
Yeah, I think people look at that negative sometimes, finding a quarterback that's a game manager. No, use your brain. Set up good situations. I'm way more successful when I can keep those sticks in a more manageable situation, and I'm not as predictable on a third down.
A couple of yards short of the first down in your own territory, but they are going to go for it on fourth. Nice pickup there. Gets him the first down and sets him up at the 45-yard line.
I know there's a lot of play callers that would try to throw the football there on 4th and 2, but they decided to run it, and that was a great call. First down.
Off the play fake on first down to throw. He wants to take the top off. Trying to find the end zone. He stopped just short of the goal line, but they'll have it first and goal from the 1. After that big play, they're trying to pay it off right on the goal line. He cannot get it in, a mere inches away from pay dirt. We'll see if the offense can punch it in on 2nd and goal. They'll run it left, looking for the end zone here. He's knocked down a couple of yards behind the line of scrimmage. They want to flex their muscle. 3 tight ends on the field on 3rd and goal. Grinding and churning close to the goal line, but he'll be stopped inches short. The offense didn't even glance to the sidelines. They'll stay out there and go for it on 4th and goal from the 1. Looking downfield, it's Flowers. Touchdown, Red Wolves! And the pummeling has started.
And I like the decision to go for it. And I think a lot of people probably thinking this close to the goal line, 4th and goal, they're going to power it in. Nice job. They had this play ready. They go with the pass. Nice throw, nice catch. Huge job and huge execution on 4th down.
The kick is up and good and put one more on the lead. So it's a 77-yard touchdown drive. It was capped off by a 1-yard touchdown pass. Let's see what he can do with the return. Really disciplined job by the coverage unit to get down there and make the stop at the 19. The Appalachian State offense returns to the field. They face a pretty tall mountain here, Jesse, down 24, but if they're going to climb it, this is a good time to start.
Sense of urgency's got to be big right here. You just get the feeling at this point of the game, David, they've got to score on this drive. Obviously, their defense needs to get stops, but at this point, offensively, they've got to execute much better.
They got to be super aggressive. Down 24, you're going to need 3 touchdowns, 3 two-point conversions, everything to kind of go your way. So fast and throwing the football.
And the Mountaineers can play this second down a lot of ways with just a few yards to go. The give from the gun. Defense fills those gaps. He's got 1 to the 28. Third down, and this offense is already in a world of trouble. They could really use a conversion, not to mention multiple scores. They'll try to run for it. Chain gang on the move. It'll be a first down at the 29.
It was so important this offense was able to find a way to get in the rhythm, and the running game is now helping that. 2 straight punts on their previous 2 drives. This drive, though, they're having a little bit...
Kearney on the Jets. Wide open spaces. He found plenty of room, and he gets it to the 39-yard line. The Mountaineers are flying down the field. Looking for a man. It's Swan. Fires to the wideout. All kinds of room to throw that one in there. Slippery slide. Find his way and ran away from the crowd into the end zone. Touchdown, Appalachian State. Sometimes we ask coaches about halftime adjustments, and they go blah, 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 blah. I mean, sometimes they make some good ones.
Sometimes that blah, 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 blah actually works, but it's working now. But it might be too little too late, but at least you got the party started.
They'll try to tack one more on their score. Smashes it through for the PAT. A very efficient 5-play scoring drive. They're set to kick it off, and this crowd now ready to get behind them. He'll bring it out. It's Cross. He was hoping for something a little more dynamic, that they get him on the ground at the 20. A lot of field in front of them as they open this possession from their own 20. He wants to start this drive with a pass. And they can't make the connection. After that last incompletion, here's 2nd and 10 from their own 20. Wants to go up top. Got it in the middle at Stevens. There he goes. They stay aggressive and push their way out to the 33, and it's first down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. Trying to make magic on the scramble. Gets some yardage and gets down.
Really nice job on the scramble that time. He saw an opening. He went out and got the first down with his legs. He's killing this defense right now. Throwing it. He's now doing it running as well.
And the quarterback will be slung down back at the 43. Try to make up for some of that lost ground on 2nd down.
And how about the coverage on the back end by this defense, man? Great job. Nobody's open. He's looking for somebody to make a play. We've seen him already take off, make plays with his feet, but he tries to do it with his arm, and the defense gets home.
And the Red Wolves getting set on 1st and 10. Looking to throw, it's Flowers. Fires to the big fella. You want to talk about running behind your pads as he plows his way to the 35. The Red Wolves with a 2nd and short to keep this drive moving. Back to pass. And it just squirted through his hands. He wanted to take off and got too anxious.
Well, the receiver did everything right. He ran a good route. He got his head around. He just didn't finish the play. Just look it in.
And the Red Wolves come to the line on 3rd down, trying to keep this drive alive. Oh, he's going to try to get it all here. And they can't hook up on the big play, and that brings up a 4th down. And here comes the field goal unit. This kicker has already made a couple today. He's going to reach for a long one, a 52-yard attempt. The offense will have to use its first timeout of the half. They're a perfect 2 for 2 on 4th down. They'll go for the hat trick. He'll try to throw and pick up the first down. Unloaded just as he throws. It's incomplete, and they stop him on fourth down. Appalachian State regains possession, and the Mountaineer offense headed to the field. They'll start this drive from their own 35-yard line. Fires to the middle. It's caught downfield. They make the stop, but there is a flag on the field. We'll see what that's all about. So the decision has been made, and the coach will take the penalty.
Yankee blue. Come on, set.
To the air, it's Swan. Got his man down the middle. He's brought down quickly. Minimal gain there, still a bit short of the first down. What will they dial up on second, and a long way to go? Reads it, fires complete. And the defense had that one well covered, just a short gain there. Guys, this offense is already reeling down multiple possessions. Really need to cash in on this drive. Time running out, and he goes down at the 34. Man down on the play as the officials take a break to let him be checked out. And the Mountaineers line up to punt it away.
On to punt it away.
They'll put that return to a stop at the 33, but the offense set up in pretty good field position. They'll start this drive at the 33-yard line. The run from the shotgun. Just willed his way for a couple out to the 35. Looks as if we have an injury on that last play, and we'll take a break to check him out. Got 3 on first down. It's 2nd and 7. Looking to fire. Throws for the tight end. Complete to the left. And he's got enough for a first down. Now to see if they have enough time to snap it again here in the third. We've reached the break, and Arkansas State has the lead. And as we switch ends of the field, let's take a quick look at the national rankings. One more period to go, and we'll see just how much fight they've got left in them. They go back to work in the final period of this one. They want to run it left here. You'll take 4 yards on first down every time, 2nd and 6.
And here's the mindset if you're on offense. Fourth quarter, you've got a huge lead. Obviously, you're going to run the football, but just be aware of the clock. You don't want to snap it too quickly. You're probably just doing safe runs inside the tackles like you saw right there. You just got to execute. You got to be aware, but you've got this game in hand so long as you don't turn it over.
Makes the grab. It's Rucker. And a good job of coverage by that defense. Just a short pickup. The offense will stay on the field and go for it on fourth down. 2 for 3 so far in this one. Complete and looking for enough for the first down. They stop him short of the marker, and they'll turn it over on down. To the air, it's Swan. And that's not the way they drew it up. It's incomplete.
It's a nice adjustment by the defense here. With a big lead in the game, you're putting extra DBs on the field, knowing the offense has to throw to get back in this one in the fourth quarter. So your best cover guys on the field, and they force an incompletion on the last one.
Plenty of distance between them and the sticks here on second down. Couldn't connect on first down. Now back to the air. Trying to make magic with his feet. On the run, and he'll slide to avoid the hit. A nifty pickup there. The Mountaineers are at the line looking to convert on 3rd and short. They'll snap it from the gun on 3rd down. Quarterback now on the run, still looking. He's loose. And he scoots his way to the first down and then slides to avoid the hit.
Well, you just get the feeling, too, that if they're going to claw their way back in this game, his legs are going to have to be a factor. What a great job scrambling that time. Nothing open. He didn't panic. He saw...
Picked off to stop the threat. He's brought down. A short return, but the defense comes out on top with a pick.
And as a defensive lineman late in the game, man, when you know it's past, you're pinning your ears back, trying to get to the quarterback, and DBs are trying to do this. Pad them stats, get the INT. Nice job by this D.
First play of this drive comes from the 14-yard line. Looking to throw on first down. He'll try to do it himself. And he has a solid gain on the play before sliding. The Red Wolves in a good spot here with second and short. Looking to throw, it's Flowers. Safe completion on the screen. That'll be good enough for a first down. They'll mark it at the 30. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. Wants to go up top on first down. It's a seam wide open. A really nice run and gain, and he gets down to avoid taking punishment. And the Red Wolves will line it up on 1st and 10. Creating some space, getting just enough good blocking, and they've got it up to the 47-yard line. Running game worked on first down. Let's see if they go back to it on second down. Now the play fake. Looking to the big tight end. Finds a man on the left. He's pushed out of bounds inside the 40 at the 38, and these guys are on the move. Now they've moved it just inside the 40. 1st and 10 from the 39. The throw. Caught near the sticks. It's Rucker. And he's brought down after a nice gain.
This is so interesting right now, watching this offense stay aggressive. They've got the lead in the 4th quarter, and you're thinking at home, we got to just run the ball and try to bleed the clock. They found something on defense they're taking advantage of. 2 straight completions. I won't be surprised if they throw it again.
Oh, it's a reverse. He's wrestled to the ground right at the 15-yard line, and a big red zone opportunity here. They'll go to work on second down after doing damage on the ground. Tight end in motion, see how the D reacts. To throw, it's Flowers. Caught near the sticks, it's Harrell. Tackle is made after the catch, but it'll set up 1st and goal from the 7. The Red Wolves trying to pay off the threat on 1st and goal. And maybe he'll get back to the line of scrimmage, but no more than that.
You know, you're in the red zone, you bring out a bunch of tight ends on the field. For the defense, they were expecting run on that run. They were physical, and they were able to force the negative play.
Defense rose up deep in its own end on that last play. Now a 2nd and long coming. He's got it down to the 1-yard line right on the doorstep of Pater. That defensive front was a stone wall on 2nd down. Now it's 3rd and goal from the 1. From the gun, wants to pass. Touchdown, Arkansas State! And the route is on.
There's no mercy rule in college football, man. They've got a huge lead here in the 4th quarter. They are still chucking it, and they are still scoring.
Kickoff unit getting some extra work as this lead has really grown. Out of the end zone. That is a decision he will likely regret. He brings it out of the end zone, and he's knocked down at the 10. The Appalachian State offense returns to the field. This one has pretty much been a bludgeoning, but they'll try to finish with something positive late.
Well, they ran into a buzzsaw today, and I don't think it would matter what type of X's and O's they're out there executing, David. Jimmy's and the Joes, they're just not as good as the opponent today.
And as an athlete, it sometimes hits you in the face and it stinks, but you're not good enough. And today they were not good enough. And I'm going to do the best I can to try to flush this down the toilet, not remember it, forget it, move on for the next game. Maybe something right here I can create positive that carries over to practice and maybe next week.
Looking for a man. It's Swan. Trying to set up the screen. Finding open areas. Now they've got a little room to work with. They're out to the 28 with a first down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. Wants to throw on first down. Quick completion on the out. Still running at the 40. Stopped at the 43 after the 15-yard pickup. The offense quickly calls timeout to stop the clock. Now on first down from the 43-yard line. Wants to keep it in the air. Looking down the middle. Makes the grab. The sophomore making a big play and hauling in that pass. From the 33, it's 1st and 10. Looking downfield on first down. Caught over the middle. It's Strowman. Oh, he's getting ahead of steam. Touchdown, Mountaineers. Nice catch and good work afterwards to get it into the end zone.
And these slants are so hard to defend when the ball's thrown like that. The receiver catches it, and he's catching it going so fast. You could tell the defense couldn't quite get the right angles, and he does the rest, uses his speed, gets all the way to the end zone.
Looking for the two-point try. They want to throw it. Rushes on him. And the quarterback is sacked. Big play by the defense that is probably going to be wiped out by that penalty flag. I think they jumped offside. At this point, a comeback would take one of the biggest miracles in the history of the sport, but they'll line up for the onside kick. Good field position to start this drive at their own 47. They'll run it to keep the clock moving. And he doesn't find much running room, a short gain on the play. After picking up a couple, it's 2nd and 8. Might be calling a hot route. The play action fake. Flushed out of the pocket. Now he'll turn one loose back to the middle. He got his hands on it, but couldn't hold on to it. And what a time that would have been for their first pick of the game. After the second down misfire, looking at a 3rd and 8. To the air, it's Flowers. Bought a little time, lets it go. Got it in the middle, it's Rucker. He's got enough for the first down, and that ought to be enough to put them in victory formation for the rest of this one. And the Red Wolves will snap it on 1st and 10. And a decent gain there before the defense makes the stop.
Gain of 4. Brings up 2nd down.
I'm sure they would have liked to have locked up a bowl trip much earlier in the season, but in this particular case, what does bowl eligibility mean for the offseason?
Well, it means 50 next.
The Sun Belt football season, always a fun one. That's why they sometimes call it the Fun Belt. But now, the serious business of crowning a champion in the Sun Belt Conference Championship game. We're in Jonesboro, Arkansas, and Centennial Bank Stadium, home to the Red Wolves of Arkansas State. Kickoff team out there getting ready, and this is it, the battle for the conference championship trophy. Fields it just outside the goal line. Will be tackled at the 17. Strong job by the coverage team. The Red Wolves offense comes on the field first today. And it comes down to this. After a brutal regular season schedule, all these teams have poured into it. And now one final showdown, Kirk. And one of these teams walks off this field tonight as conference champions.
Well, if you talk to these coaches, and especially the players, Chris, you get the sense that this game means a lot. Opportunity to become conference champs. And also, you win this game, who knows how it can impact you at that next step into the postseason. So let's see who the better team is and who's going to become the conference champ.
The game moves the ball to the 39. It'll be first down. Back to pass. It's Flowers. It's a quick grab. And a nice first down game there. They get him down, but very close to the first down marker. That completion sets up a second down play. He'll hand it off. And the Red Wolves pick up enough yardage to get a first down.
Just what a great battle here at the line of scrimmage. Good push by the offensive line, and the back does enough to be able to pick up the first down.
Fresh set of downs for the offense. First down. Quarterback drops back. Going to test the secondary. Hit as he releases it, and the pass ball is incomplete.
Anytime a quarterback's able to recognize a free rusher like that, that's what the check down is for. He has to recognize the protection issues quickly and pivot.
Caught over the middle. It's Stevens. Not much after the catch, but it is good enough for a first down. The Red Wolves come to the line to start a fresh set of downs. Makes the grab. It's Hawkins. They get him down quickly. Not much of a gain on that completion. Pass complete. It's second down now. Looking to throw yet again. Bringing pressure. It's incomplete. He was hit as he threw that time. And now third down coming up. Offense lines up. This is the 7th play now on this drive. And he'll drop back here on third down. Pass is incomplete. The defense affecting the quarterback with pressure there.
Well, the defense picks the right time to get after this quarterback. Third down, critical down and distance, do a good job of dialing things up, and good coverage downfield. He didn't have anywhere to go with the ball.
Tackle made at the 26, good enough for a first down.
Well, it's always a gamble to go for it on fourth down when you're already in field goal range, but it looks like they won't rehash this decision when it's all said and done.
Breaks into the clear. They stop him, but it's a first down.
Well, this is exactly what you want to see as an offense to open up a football game. Everything seems to be working, whether they're running the football, as we saw right there.
Motors into the end zone. Touchdown, Red Wolves. Setting the tone early for how about the execution opening drive of a conference championship?
Yeah, Chris, I'm with you. Usually it takes you maybe a series or two to just kind of get settled in, especially with all the hype. But not this offense. Got to give them a lot of credit. They were ready to go, and it really showed up on that opening drive.
So they'll try to add to the lead now with the PAT. PAT makes it 7-0. So after putting up the touchdown, the kickoff team is out there to boot it away. He's going to bring this out a few yards deep in the end zone. Coverage team flying downfield, not much gained on that return. So James Madison's offense takes the field, the first chance we had to see them today. Let's check out the impact players in this game, Kirk. Guys that are going to have to step up and deliver. The teammates look to them. Coaches are counting on them today.
Chris, I think these are the guys that show the most consistency, and I think that's why we're showcasing them. And they're going to have to be able to step up and not only make plays, I think provide the leadership. Coaches told us all week that these are the guys that really are unique within this program, and hopefully they play well today. Well, this guy's got some wiggle, and you can see there he's got some power. He's able to break through one arm tackle, but the secondary comes up to finish him off.
Dropping back, it's Barnett. Lets it fly to the wideout. Incomplete. They cannot connect on the deep ball. They're backed up here trying to make something happen on 3rd and long.
Chris, that's every quarterback's worst nightmare, a wide open receiver streaking for a touchdown. You could throw a hook shot out there, let him get underneath it, and let him run to the end zone. What a missed opportunity.
First down here for this offense. Incomplete. Tried to find the receiver there. Just missed him. Incompletion sets up a 2nd down. And he'll set up to throw. And a short pitch and catch to the tight end. Receiver brought down after a short pitch and catch. Offense gets set up here. It's 3rd down. Out of the gun now on 3rd down. Moves out of the pocket. He'll avoid the big hit with the slide.
What a good job here by this quarterback, being very conscious of both the line to gain for that first down, as well as not necessarily taking a big hit early in this game. Great situational awareness and a first down.
Offense facing a 2nd and 10. Here's the snap. Quarterback looking to throw. Grab down the middle. It's Alston. They finally make the tackle all the way down to the 32.
Well, you could tell the quarterback knew exactly what he wanted to do with the football. He was going to that in route no matter what. He hits it for a nice gain.
The Duke starting a new series here on 1st and 10. Looking to pass. It's Barnett. Oh, and it's incomplete. It was right in his hands, and he dropped it. That play makes it 2nd and 10. Quarterback sets up, looking for an open man. It's a wide receiver screen. The sophomore able to bring him down quickly. The offense gets set for the 10th play on this drive. Looking to chuck it again. And the tight end hauls it in on the corner route. They make the stop, but that gains enough to set him up first down at the 14. And the Dukes move into the red zone. Snapping it from the red zone now, looking to throw. Brought down at the 7, but the completion moves him closer to the goal line. Here comes a crucial second down play. Every yard tough to find down here in the red zone. Quarterback drops back from the shotgun. He's got it near the end zone. And he scores. Touchdown, James Madison. Methodical but effective, Kirk. Probably one of the most impressive drives we've seen in a conference championship game.
Hey, I have to agree with you. Long drives like that are like a great painting. Slowly layering all the intricate facets until you have a masterpiece completed. That drive was put together in the same fashion. Just masterful execution on that drive.
He's going to return it from near the goal line. And he stopped at the 20. Tried to make something happen, but that's good coverage there. Here comes the Red Wolves offense back out there. The last possession was a passing game clinic. They moved it right down for a touchdown. Can they keep it going? Here's the first play of the drive now from the 20-yard line. Looks like he didn't get the snap off in time. That'll cost him 5 yards.
Delay of game. Offense.
Quarterback unaware of the play clock. That'll cost them 5. Dropping back. It's Flowers. They pressure him and get him. The loss back to the 7-yard line.
A really good job by this defense. The quarterback looked to be trying to work through his progressions to find his open receiver, but before he knew it, he's on his back.
Second and long, backed up at the 7-yard line. Here's the snap. Quarterback drops back. It's a screen pass complete to the running back. Oh, and he fumbles. It bounces past the sideline, out of bounds, and they avoid the turnover there.
Oh, my gosh, Chris. You can almost feel a collective sigh of relief coming from the offensive sideline as that ball rolled out of bounds. The offense catches a break. One more awkward bounce. That ball maybe stays in bounds, and the defense has a recovery.
The offense already has one fourth-down conversion. Can they do it for a second time? Here's the snap. Looking to throw here. Lets it go quickly. And the ball is picked off.
Chris, I think I could hear him calling out blocks after that pick. Or was it the defensive coordinator next door up here in the booth? Either way, they were looking to score after coming up with that interception. The offense, if they did anything right, it was keeping him out of the end zone.
They've got him in the backfield. Nowhere to go. A 2-yard loss. Running play goes backwards, makes it second down and 12 now. Receiver makes the catch. And they wrap him up after the completion, just short of the first down marker.
Well, they knew all week that they would have an opportunity to face a lot of man coverage and a lot of blitzing today. And one way that they felt they could counter that, getting the ball out of the quarterback's hands quickly, and especially on the quick slants for big gains.
Offense coming to the line. They might have a chance for a couple more plays before we reach the end of the quarter. They stop him behind the line. That's going to set up fourth down and short. So some early drama here. We're all even at the end of one. Let's take a quick pause and check out the stats from this first quarter. second quarter, you hope these teams will build on a promising start. We'll start off the second quarter with a field goal attempt here.
He made it. 3 points on the board.
And that one, my gosh, I mean, it's almost too easy. Nice kick.
Arkansas State 7.
They come away with 3 points on the drive, and now the kickoff team will boot it away. Return starts from inside the 5. Makes it to the 16. That's good coverage there.
And your Arkansas State Red Wolves.
For the first play of the drive, they'll set up at the 16. To the air. It's Flowers. Pressure is coming.
He cannot escape. It's a sack.
Chris, that is textbook by this defense in man-to-man coverage. Nowhere to go for this quarterback. He's looking around everywhere to find an open man. By the time he figures it out, it's a sack for the defense.
They're behind the sticks on 2nd and long here from the 12. There's the snap. They'll set up to throw. Comes up with the catch. He's brought down quickly as short gain gets them a few yards closer to the marker.
The slant is a great way to get the ball to your receiver against man coverage, especially if you feel like you've got an advantage on the matchup. Easy.
Looking deep down the left side. And it's hauled in. What a catch.
And they'll bring him down, but this offense creates a huge chunk play.
Well, it's 3rd down. The defense knows he's going to get the ball. You still can't stop the quarterback finding this receiver to be able to pick up another 1st down for this offense.
Out of the shotgun, he'll hand it off. Picks up the 1st, looking for more. They bring him down, but that's a solid gain on the play. And the Red Wolves pick up enough yards to move the sticks. And at 1st down, they go right back to him. Tackle made after a nice pickup on the play.
Well, this defense seems to be confused. That's back-to-back big carries for 1st downs. They better get it together, or this could be an easy drive for this offense.
They're going to run it. Muscles past the defender. And he's tackled down at the 4-yard line. Defense getting pushed back. So down here in the red zone, every yard tough to find. Here is a crucial play coming up. Quarterback making some changes at the line. Takes the toss, heads to his right. And he takes it in for the score. Touchdown, Arkansas State. They were backed up to start the drive, and some bold play calling, great execution, and they reach the end zone.
You know, it's easy to just kind of pull your horns in and get conservative when you're pushed way back close to your own goal line, but not this offense. They came out, showed the confidence that they have in their quarterback, and it paid off. Nice touchdown.
And here he comes now from the end zone. And he stopped at the 19. Good job by the coverage team. Here's the first play of the drive now. They begin at the 19. Back to throw. It's Barnett. Defense is coming after him. The ball is loose. And the offense able to fall on the football. Lucky to maintain possession there. What's the play call here on 2nd down for this offense? The offense with some pre-snap eye candy. And the ball is handed off out of the shotgun. And they try the middle, but stuffed for no gain. They come to the line, a long way to go for the 1st down, but needing this crucial conversion right now. Drops back, looking to throw for it on 3rd down. That's caught. It's Alston. They bring him down, but the drive has now reached the 35.
Boy, this is outstanding by this offense. 3rd down conversion. The wideout sells that he's going to go downfield, turns and breaks back to the quarterback, sees the quarterback's eyes, and he puts the football right on his numbers. Very nice 3rd down conversion on the curve.
Breaks into the clear. Slides to avoid the big hit.
Boy, the defense trying to get after this quarterback. I love the concept. I love the idea. Here, they don't give up the big play. They prevent him from getting out and picking up huge yards.
Fighting him off. And he goes nowhere. Stop cold behind the line of scrimmage. Not going to be easy here. Backed up a long way to go for a first down. On third down, he drops to throw. Fires it to the wideout. Caught over the middle. It's Sanchez. And they get the third down conversion. Football moves now to the 45. The Dukes line up on 1st and 10 now. It's a quarterback keeper. They'll stop him behind the line for a loss of 1.
I love this. Good job by this corner to come up, get physical, and bring the quarterback down on that option. Never gave him a chance to make his read and toss the ball out.
Screen to the receiver in the flat. They bring him down after a short gain there. They're 2 for 2 on third down this drive. It's third down and 7. Again, thrown out of the RPO, and it's complete. And he's brought down just short of the marker on that play. Good job by the defense to prevent the first down. And the Dukes will line up to boot it away. First part of the game now, looking to pin him back deep. It's the 2-minute timeout. Nice to have a close game here as we approach the half. Here's the first play of the drive now, backed up at the 15. Dropping back, it's Flowers. And the pass is incomplete. He dropped the first down attempt here across the middle.
Chris, I thought he had his hands on that football. I thought he was going to come down with it. But give the defense all the credit with a big hit to knock that ball loose.
He escapes the pocket. Escapes the pocket. Spinning out of the tackle. No fear shown by the freshman quarterback to pick up the first down himself.
Boy, this guy can do it all. We know what he can do with his arm, but when things aren't there, does a good job of pulling it down, knowing where the first down marker is, picking up the first down.
This line getting set up. It's a first down play. Quarterback pre-snap adjustments now for this defense. Here comes a first down pass attempt. Catch made on the sideline, and he stays in bounds.
Man, the defense was all over that play. Just left him almost no room to work after catching the ball.
He's looking to scramble. He'll avoid the tackle there with a slide.
Chris, watch him work through his progressions here. Finds the first and the second option aren't there. By the third option, he's got to pull it down and try to pick up some positive yards, of which he did, and then he slides down to avoid the big hit.
He's tackled just short of the midfield line at the 49. Important second down play coming up. You snap it, quarterback looking to throw the ball. Gets the ball up as he's hit, but it's incomplete.
Boy, that pass rush got in there in a hurry. Great job by this defense of disrupting the rhythm and timing between the quarterback and the receivers.
And they'll just throw it away now. Couldn't make anything happen, and that's now going to bring up fourth down.
Man, on your own side of the field, you're playing a risky game here. Third and short. Your goal should just be keep this drive alive the best way you can sometimes is just hand the ball off to your running back and have him get behind that offensive line and go to work. Curious to see what they do now here on this fourth and short.
The coach's choice to go for it does not pan out. To throw, it's Barnett. Oh, the pass rush gets home. The timeout is called to talk strategy. Close game here as we approach halftime. So the offense looking to be efficient here. Not much time remaining before the end of the half. And the ball is hauled in. Defense reacts quickly. A very short gain on the play. Timeout is called to talk strategy. Time for just 1 or 2 plays here before halftime. Looking to throw it on third and very long. Running back has it on the screen now. And a quick timeout call by the offense after the play. So with only a few seconds left in the half, out comes the field goal unit. And he's got it from 58 yards away, never in doubt. Miller's going to wrap up the first half here. Let's kick it now to Kevin Connors with our halftime update.
Chris, great energy in that building and a fun first half in this Sun Belt Championship.
And he's going to bring this out from a couple yards deep in the end zone. And he stopped at the 19. Good job by the coverage team. Here comes the Duke's offense back on the field now. The passing game effective in the first half. Let's see if they keep it going or if the defense has made adjustments trying to protect the lead here. Here's the first play of the drive now. They begin at the 19. Off the play fake, looking to throw. Finds his man. It's Alston. They finally get him down, but this passing game has produced a chunk play.
Well, this wide receiver has it all. We know about his leaping ability and his speed, but what I've seen today is the precise route running. Another example of it there, and the timing with this quarterback and this receiver is just a thing of beauty.
A quick throw out left, complete. The defense all over it. They stop him right at the line.
Well, they're just fundamentally sound, right where you want to be after the completion. Nowhere to go after that catch.
Offense getting set. Second down play here. Play action fake, looking to throw. Looking for a man deep down the left side. Oh, and he's got it down inside the 20. Touchdown, Dukes, to put them on top now.
This guy can do it all. We've seen him go behind coverage and make plays downfield. We can see him catch the ball underneath, just like this. And when he catches a football, he is so dangerous after the catch. This one leads him into the end zone for the 6 points.
Offense is out there. They're going to go for 2 here. Tight end goes in motion. To the air, it's Barnett. Running out of time in the pocket. Catch in the end zone. Successful 2-point conversion. Kickoff team out there. They are fired up after just scoring a touchdown. He'll take the return and try to get some better field position. He'll be tackled at the 18. That's good coverage there. The Arkansas State offense back on the field now. Offense out there for the first play of this drive from the 18. On 1st and 10 here, looking to throw the ball. And it's incomplete, just out of reach. A little too much on that throw. Second down after the incompletion. A play action, looking to throw. On the move now. Extending the play now. And it's hauled in way downfield. They get him down, but that was the kind of explosive chunk play this offense has been looking for. That massive gain has set him up at the 41-yard line, enemy territory. And they'll try to pick it up on the ground. They test the middle of the defense, but get nothing. Offense getting set. It's second down. And he's got it again. Fights off a defender. An exciting spin move, but doesn't produce much of a gain. Solid gain on the running play. Third down now. Out of the gun now on 3rd down. Swarm with a pass rush. A sack.
And just like that, you squeeze the life out of this offense. That's another sack by this defense. They have been in that backfield the entire game, and a big reason why these guys are enjoying a lead.
Looking to scramble. And he just gets rid of it. That's great coverage on 4th down, and the defense will take over. They'll try and run it. Here's the running back. Goes backwards, losing 3 yards there.
My gosh, rush. This offensive line's got to do a better job of blocking. The defense was zeroed in on the ball carrier and absolutely nowhere to go for the offense.
Looking downfield, it's Barnett. That's the running back who makes the catch across the middle. Tackled quickly after the catch, he'll be short of the marker. What will the call be on 3rd and long now from the 44? Dropping back, looking to throw for the first down. Tries to avoid the rush and just gets rid of it. This one's going to fall incomplete. Brings up 4th down. The Dukes will line up to punt it away. And he'll kick it away now for the 2nd time. The coverage team able to bring the returner to the ground. Here comes the Red Wolves offense back out there. Last time out there, they got stopped on 4th down, but it didn't cost them anything. Let's see what the mindset is here. Handoff here from the shotgun. The gain moves the ball to the 34.
Love those positive yards on 1st and 10, and it's not quite a first down. Looks like it'll bring 2nd inches, but sure does open up the playbook here to be able to open up, maybe take a shot downfield.
He bought some time, now lets it go. And it's incomplete as he just overthrew his receiver that time. So incomplete pass on 2nd down, sets up a 3rd and inches. They'll try to run for the first down. Brought down, but it's past the line to gain.
Well, that shows you the trust they have in their offensive line in this running game. To get to a 3rd down, just trying to come up with a way to be able to keep this drive alive, keep hope alive that you can come back in this game. You rely on old reliable, that offensive line, and they come through for you.
Scanning the field, it's Flowers. And it's incomplete, just out of the reach of the receiver. Following the incompletion, 2nd and 10 from the 39. From the shotgun now, here's a handoff inside. Brought down, but not before he gets into enemy territory at the 49. The Red Wolves are moving quickly down the field. And looking to throw now on 1st down. Receiver makes the grab. They bring him down, but this offense now in scoring position. 1st down from the 30.
Chris, how about the offensive balance these last couple of plays we're seeing from these guys? Not only are they balanced, but the explosiveness. A big run followed up by a big play through the air, man, puts a lot of pressure on this defense.
Looking for the wideout. And it's complete. What a grab by the receiver right near the sideline. And the Red Wolves lining up here on 1st and 10. Looking to throw it from the red zone. Caught near the goal line. Tackled down at the 3 after the catch. Defense up against it now. The offense knocking on the door with a 1st and goal. On the ground, trying to muscle it across the line. And he's in for the score. Touchdown, Red Wolves.
I think we're starting to kind of see a theme here, Chris, today. That's his 2nd touchdown. The offensive line doing their job, and he's doing an outstanding job of just reading the defense, finding the hole, and being able to pick up big yards and touchdowns.
Got momentum after scoring that touchdown. Now the kickoff team out there to kick it away. He's going to try for a return from a couple of yards deep in the end zone. And he stopped at the 20. Tried to make something happen, but that's good coverage there. James Madison's offense back out there now. They were held to a quick 3-and-out last time, looking to put together a positive drive here. Here's the first play of the drive now from the 20-yard line. First play of the drive, he looks left for a completion.
Just a good job here by the quarterback. Got the ball out to his receiver. His guy eats up some yards. They stay ahead of the sticks.
Second down after that previous play. Ball handed off. Nowhere to run up the middle.
Well, the defensive line does their job eating up those double teams, freeing up the backers to make the play.
Try and muscle for the first down. They've got him in the backfield. Nowhere to run. They'll lose a yard on the play. And the Dukes will send their punt team onto the field. We'll see if he can make a play on this return. And the returner brought down by that coverage team. Here's the first play of the drive now. They're set up at their 40. The tight end goes in motion before the snap. Back to pass. It's Flowers. Moves out of the pocket. And is intercepted. Brought down after a short return, but the pit sets up the offense at the 39. The offensive coordinator's got to love this starting field position. From the shotgun, it's a handoff.
Nice solid run here by this back. Did a nice job of just kind of finding that lane, pick up some positive yards here on 1st and 10.
The game makes it second and medium. And he drops back in the gun. And he's going to take a shot down the left side. Touchdown, James Madison. No chance to catch him there. Conference championship on the line. This quarterback told us, this is my time to shine. This is my stage, Kirk, and he is delivering.
Well, anytime you see a performance like this out of a quarterback, it's like the stars are in alignment. The quarterback's doing his job. The play caller is seeing the defense and putting him in a position to have success. And let's not forget the line and the receivers, the job that they're doing as well. It's a dream performance so far by this quarterback.
Fields it inside the 5-yard line. And he stopped at the 20, trying to make something happen, but that's good coverage there. Here's the first play of the drive now from that 20-yard line. First down, looking to throw the football. Grab down the middle. It's Hawkins. And he's wrapped up short of the marker there as the time runs down here in the third quarter. Kirk, it's James Madison in front right now. We've reached the end of the third. Time is running out to cut into this lead. Let's check out the game stats before we go on. Quarterback looking to pass here on second down. And he throws his third interception of the day. Not a long return, but the pick changes possession. The offense will take over at the 28. The offense is set up with excellent field position. Little eye candy here from the offense, some pre-snap motion. And the quarterback keeps it on the option. He's past the marker and still going.
Man, we know this guy can spin it, but you can't forget about his wheels, too. That's another first down for this offense, and they are feeling it.
Back's got it on a counter. That's a strong run. They finally tackle him down at the 4. So it's 1st and goal. The offense will try to milk the clock and add points if they can. Out of the shotgun, he hands it off. Couldn't quite get in, but they're knocking on the door at the 1. Second down and goal upcoming. Offense moving receivers around now before the snap. On the ground, trying to punch it in for the score. Going absolutely nowhere. That would be a loss of the play. And the defense hold up here on 3rd and goal. To throw, it's Barnett. Pass caught. Can he get in?
Heck of a job here by the defense on this 3rd down to keep them short of the first down. Now it's 4th down, and an interesting decision for this offense with the lead. Do they punt the ball away, or do they go for it?
Oh, and he missed it. The kick is no good. After the miss, it's still a 7-point lead.
Boy, this guy's usually more reliable than this. I thought that was going to be an easy field goal and 3 points, but instead, he misses, so you walk away with nothing.
Here's the first play of the drive now from the 20-yard line. Looking to throw it on first down. With the catch, it's Hawkins. He's brought down, but an explosive play for this passing game.
Defense kind of lost the running back here. Makes a nice catch and gets the first down in the process.
So one play moves the ball to the 42-yard line. It'll be first down. There's the snap. Looking to throw the ball. Makes the grab. It's Stevens. And the defense swarms. Not much of a gain on that completion. Pass caught. Second down now. Looks like the QB is changing the play at the line. Fires it down the right side. Tried to go very deep there. Good effort. Now it's third down.
This is smart defense. When you're trying to protect the lead late in the game, you know they're going to take some shots. Get those safeties and those defensive backs back far, anticipating a deep throw, and knock the ball away.
Back to throw again. The pass rush closing in. On the move, but can't find a receiver, and he's brought down. Down one possession in the fourth quarter, and the offense is going to try to convert here on fourth down.
Well, that takes the wind right out of your sails. This offense is trying to find a way to get...
And he finds his target. He has the first. And he's into the end zone. But there is a marker down, so hold everything.
Offside. Defense.
So the call on the defense declined, of course, and the touchdown will stand. And they'll set up for the PAT. The PAT is up and good, and we are all tied here in the final quarter. After putting up a touchdown, the kickoff team is out there to boot it away. And the return starts just inside the end zone. Tackled at the 14. Not very good field position to start here. Here's the first play of the drive now. They're backed up at their own 14. And here's the handoff. Stopped after a small gain. Now looking at 2nd and 9.
See, that's how you limit what an offense wants to do. This time, the defense just won the battle up front at the line of scrimmage, not giving up any big plays. Everybody's gap sound. It's really solid defense on that play.
Looking to throw. It's Barnett. The receiver makes the catch. And the broken tackle there produces a solid gain.
This is an example of a quarterback and his offense just taking what the defense gives you. Not a huge play, but positive yards. The defense wants to give that throw to you. You take it, get the ball to your receiver, stay ahead of the sticks.
Going to pick up the 3rd and short through the air. Looking to set up a screen pass here. And they make the stop, but the screen pass fools the defense enough to pick up first down yardage. Off the play fake, looking to throw on first down. A deep shot right down the middle. Caught way downfield for a huge gain. Touchdown, Dukes. And they take the lead here in the fourth quarter.
That's what makes this guy so dangerous as a wide receiver. He can catch the ball underneath, shake and bake and go by you, or use his speed to get around you and make a big play like this for a touchdown.
PAT is up and good. They lead by a touchdown here in the fourth quarter. Kickoff team out there. They are fired up after just scoring a touchdown. And here's the return from inside the 5. They'll be tackled at the 18. That's good coverage there. Offense out there for the first play of this drive from the 18. We'll try to run it with the option. He'll pitch it. They'll tackle him at the 27.
Good job by the defense forcing this pitch to get the ball out of the quarterback's hands. The problem is they gave up some positive yards there, but at least they brought him down.
The pocket breaking down. Quarterback gets down to avoid the tackle.
How many times have we seen this late in the fourth quarter? Because you know the pass rush is going to get after him. They get upfield. They have a great pass rush. What do they create? Space and running lanes. And he takes off and picks up some nice yards.
Second down play coming up for this offense. Trying to flex the ground game here. Running back takes the handoff. They'll stop him behind the line for a loss of 1.
This guy has been dominant all afternoon long, but that time the defense has got to be asking themselves, where has that been? They finally get to him behind the line.
Looking to throw. It's Flowers. Snags a quick throw. He's tackled quickly, but the yardage is good enough for the first down.
This is a big conversion by this offense. They're down now in the second half. Probably limited opportunities at this point in the game. Every chance you get your hands on the ball, you need points. They keep this drive alive right here.
Here we go. Conference championship game comes down to this. The offense got to make a play here with time winding down.
On 1st and 10, looking to throw. Oh, and he misfires just beyond the receiver's grasp. Looks like a man is down on the field after the last play, so we'll take a timeout.
A conference championship is at stake. Can the offense step up here in the final minutes?
And the defense grabs him after the completion. He's just short of a first down.
Well, the offense has done a nice job of moving themselves down in this area to give themselves a chance. But, man, the quarterback's got to continue to make good decisions and not...
Who's in the clear? They convert on 3rd down and move the football to the 25.
Here we go. Conference championship game comes down to this. The offense got to make a play here with time winding down.
On 1st and 10, they'll look to throw it.
And he can't hold on right in his hands, and he dropped it. A conference championship is at stake. Can the offense step up here in the final minutes?
They'll run it out of the shotgun. Breaks the tackle to get back to the line of scrimmage, but that's it.
Here we go. Conference championship game comes down to this. The offense got to make a play here with time winding down.
Finds his target, and it's complete. They get him on the ground finally, but it'll be first down from the 14.
The conference championship is at stake. Can the offense step up here in the final minutes?
From inside the red zone, they're looking to throw. Can't get it away. The defense has got him. What a huge stop at this stage of the game.
Here we go. Conference championship game comes down to this. The offense got to make a play here with time winding down.
Looking downfield near the end zone.
Touchdown, Arkansas State. What a grab in the end zone in a clutch moment.
Because I'm shocked by this. I mean, it's a great touchdown by this offense. They're an extra point away from tying this game up. We may be headed to overtime.
The offense is out there. Here comes a 2-point conversion attempt. Looking downfield, it's Flowers. He'll make it into the end zone. The 2-point try pays off. They're now up by 1 here in the 4th. He's got it inside the 15. And they bring him down to the 32 after a solid return. Here comes the James Madison offense back out on the field. Interesting strategic decision. They've got some time to work with. Will they play for a field goal or take a shot at the touchdown and win it here? First play of the drive now. They'll start from the 32. First down, looking to throw the ball. Catch made over the middle. Brought down, but broke a tackle to produce a solid gain there. The offense signals for timeout. 28 seconds remaining on the clock. Offense getting set here, needing some big plays to get into field goal range. The clock winding down. And this one goes nowhere. Lucky to get back to the line of scrimmage. And the offense takes timeout with 26 seconds remaining. They're going to throw for it on 3rd and short. It's a short completion to the big tight end. Timeout taken by the offense now. 23 seconds on the clock. Now the offense here needs some big plays to give the kicker a chance here. The clock is a factor. Here comes a first down pass attempt. Oh, they can't bring him down. He escapes the pocket. And he runs out of bounds after a good scramble to pick up the first down yardage and stop the clock here.
A conference championship is at stake. Can the offense step up here in the final minutes?
On 1st and 10 here, looking to throw the ball. Taking a shot deep down the right side. Touchdown, James Madison. They jump on top now here in the 4th.
Chris, what a drive by this offense to put the go-ahead score up with under 10 seconds to go. You know, as a quarterback, you hope for opportunities like this, and this offense and the quarterback delivers in a big way.
And he stopped short. Big play by the defense to keep this a 5-point game in the 4th quarter.
James Madison, 41, Arkansas State, 36.
They're returning from inside the 10-yard line. He's brought down at the 28. That's where the drive will start. Here's the first play of the drive. They start at the 28. Back to throw. It's Flowers. Throws to the tight end. Oh, downfield catch made on the left side. The timeout is taken. Just 2 seconds left on the clock. Offense needs points quickly here, trying to dial up some explosive plays. Let's see what they've got called. Off the play fake on 1st down. Taking a deep shot here late in the game. Wow, that is interception number 4 today for this QB. And he goes down, but what a play to seal this victory for the defense. Obviously, a high-scoring game, Kirk. They just couldn't match the other guys score for score, and they come up short.
Yeah, Chris, I think we knew coming into this one there'd be a lot of points scored. It would likely be a back-and-forth type of football game, and it certainly didn't disappoint. But ultimately, that defense just couldn't get the stops that they needed.
And that is going to do it. We enjoyed